Every day we are closer than yesterday to getting back to our Wisconsin way of life.
Good morning news now. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers says everyone age 16 and up will be eligible to get a COVID-19 vaccine on Monday. Nearly everyone already eligible for the vaccine has at least had the chance to sign up for an appointment. But just because this opportunity begins next week, officials say you could still wait months to actually get a shot in your arm because supply exceeds demand. Demand exceeds supply. DHS predicts having enough supply to vaccinate a majority of the population by summer. Starting today, Gunderson Health System will begin administering its first 1,000 doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. With all three vaccines on hand, Gunderson says it can administer more than 1,700 doses this week, but be aware that appointment times are filling up fast. And the first vaccine appointments are being scheduled at the Monroe County Health Department this week. Slots are open today from 11 until 1:30 in Sparta and tomorrow from 12:45 until 5 in Tomah. The clinics are only open to those who meet eligibility guidelines, and you can either call the Monroe County Health Department or visit its website to register. Mayo Clinic Health System is easing some restrictions for visitors. Starting tomorrow, the healthcare system is allowing 2 people to see a patient in the clinic or hospital, with the exception of the chemotherapy room. People under 16 are not allowed in the hospital at this time. Masks will still be required throughout the visit.
As you're walking out the door this morning, temperatures are in the upper 20s to low 30s, but we do have some winds coming through the region, which is causing some wind chill. Now that wind chill is going to make temperatures right now feel about 10 to 20 degrees cooler than what it usually is for this time of year. And our satellite and radar, we're just seeing some clouds moving out of the region. We're going to start to see those clouds bulk back up through the thick of the day, and we'll see temperatures rise to about 41 degrees.
An off-duty firefighter is expected to take the stand again today in the Derek Chauvin trial. Genevieve Hansen testified that she wanted to help George Floyd during the May 25th incident, but insists a police officer wouldn't let her. The court also heard from a teenager who recorded the widely seen video of Floyd's arrest. During cross-examination, Chauvin's defense attorney portrayed the witnesses as part of an increasingly hostile crowd that made it difficult for officers to concentrate. The Biden administration is pushing new initiatives in the aftermath of another attack of an Asian American person. The latest incident was in New York City, and surveillance video shows a man kicking a 65-year-old woman to the ground and then stomping on her. She is hospitalized and the suspect is in custody. Today in Washington, the Secretaries of Homeland Security and Health and Human Services will brief House members on the situation at the border. For the first time, the Biden administration allowed cameras into a crowded holding facility in Texas. This facility is meant to house no more than 250 migrants during the pandemic. Instead, there are more than 4,000 people there. More than half are unaccompanied children.
How can we utilize this to keep our services and enhance our services over the next 2 to 3 years?
The La Crosse MTU will start collecting bus fare again on May 3rd. The MTU waived fares at the onset of the pandemic to limit driver and passenger interaction. MTU Director Adam Lawrence doesn't expect ridership to pick up to pre-pandemic levels for months or even years. However, Lawrence says the bus fare won't increase and will stay at $1.50 for everyone 18 and older. Data from the Wisconsin Department of Revenue shows the La Crosse metro area's economic recovery is outpacing the rest of the state. At this time last year, unemployment in the area was at 15%. This past January, it bounced back to 4%, whereas statewide it's at 5%. Leisure and hospitality took a harder hit last year, with unemployment dropping to 53%. However, there has been a significant comeback, with 18% unemployment in these industries compared to 24% statewide. Viterbo will hold its spring graduation ceremonies in person. The pair of ceremonies, May 16th at Copeland Park, is for 2021 and 2020 graduates. Graduates will be issued a limited number of tickets for guests to allow for social distancing, and masks will be required. If you are a pet owner, there's an important pet licensing deadline coming up in our area. For Monroe County residents, today is your last chance to register your pets. After that, you're going to face a $15 late fee. Tomorrow is the pet licensing deadline for all dogs in La Crosse County and all cats in La Crosse, Onalaska, Campbell, Shelby, and Rockland. Pet owners face a late fee of $25 per animal if they miss tomorrow's deadline. Starting tomorrow, the La Crosse JC's Shoes with Heart shoe drive begins and runs through May 30th. Now, the group is asking for gently worn, used, or new shoes to help raise money for community projects. Through an organization that helps small businesses, the JCs will be getting funds based on the total weight of all donated shoes. There will be barrel locations at various businesses in La Crosse, Onalaska, and Holmen.
Today's temperature should rise to 41 degrees. It will be windy, though, coming from the northwest with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. We do start to warm up through the remainder of the day. About 5 p.m. we'll hit 38 degrees, and the clouds will start to dissipate by 10 o'clock. The winds will calm, and we will be mostly clear with about 31 degrees as our high.
Hey, everyone, thanks for sharing your morning with us. We hope you have a great day. We'll look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow morning.